Hello everyone, I am Ramon. Welcome back to Ramon at Home. If you're new to this channel, I'm an interior designer, decorator, and DIYer who wants to help you make your home your favorite place on earth. So please consider subscribing. Alright everyone, today's video is going to be super fun because I'm getting ready to show you guys my house decorated for the very first time. However, I decided to do a mini series and show you the whole process. If you've been following this channel, then you know that I moved to San Diego about a year and a half ago. When we came to this house, it was absolutely empty, and it was empty for a few months because our furniture, I don't know if you remember, traveled all over the United States before it got here with our moving company. However, when we got our furniture, we laid it out, and that's when I realized that I was gonna have to do some decorating. Now, life does happen, and sometimes you either don't have the time or don't have the budget, but this time around, I want to start over from scratch, and we're going to do it, and we're gonna do it big. Now, when you live in different houses, when you rent, you gather things that you've collected. I worked as a designer for over 10 years now, and I have worked on some amazing furniture stores, which makes it really difficult for us designers not to keep buying things. I lived in a house from the 1800s, so the stuff that I bought for that particular house was very traditional. Therefore, when I moved to a smaller house, I had to get rid of a lot of things and make it work for that particular house. Well, I moved from that smaller house to an apartment, and I had to get rid of even more things. I gave it to my sister, so lucky her, she has them, and she still owes me that chandelier that I love to this day. However, when I moved to the apartment, I had to downsize and go with a different style. Well, when we moved here to San Diego, to this house, some of the things that we brought with us worked, some of them didn't. So that's when the question comes in, what is my style? How do you define your style? What is it that you consider your style? For a long time, I called my style eclectic just because it was a collection of a lot of styles. However, as my style evolves, I call it transitional. Well, if you're wondering what transitional style is, and if that is your style, let me read what transitional is. Transitional style is a marriage of traditional and contemporary furniture finishes, materials, and fabrics, equating to classic. Timeless design. Furniture lines are simple yet sophisticated, featuring either straight lines or rounded profiles. So a lot of the things that we brought from Kansas to San Diego are more in the traditional style. However, I want to take a turn for the transitional. So in the next few videos, we're going to go out shopping for accessories. We're going to refinish and paint furniture. We're going to move all the furniture around the house, and it's going to be so much fun. So I really hope you will come back for this mini series. Now, if you're wondering how do you put a transitional style together, today I'm going to show you how. When you work as a designer, the first thing you have to do for your client is go into their home, measure their space so you know what you're working with, put it into a floor plan, and start putting furniture into that room, move it around, and come up with a plan for them. Some designers like to draw the furniture. However, I'm used to working with this magnet book that you have all the cutouts and measurements, and it's super fun to put a room together. Once you have the layout proportioned for your customer, then it's the time to start buying furniture. Once they have agreed to a floor plan, that's when the fun begins, and that's when you need to start designing your rooms. I like to start with an area rug. It really grounds the space and it defines where the furniture needs to go. In my case, as you guys know, and if you've been following around, I bought this beautiful black and white rug that I absolutely love. It has a pattern, it's a more modern pattern. I absolutely love the pattern on this rug. I think it is a little more contemporary, and it really makes the space look fresh and young and so playful. Once I have an area rug in place, the next thing I like to put in the room is a sofa. It is the biggest piece of furniture, and it will take the most space. In my case, I have a beautiful gray sofa that I'm not ready to part with. In the future, I like to upgrade, but for now, this gray sofa will work. And the reason why I like it is because it's neutral and it really contrasts the black and white. Now, to accent the sofa, I would like to add some black and white striped pillows like the ones I used on the patio. If you guys haven't seen the patio makeover, I really recommend you check it out. So I'm gonna link it up on the iCard right now. I used a lot of black and white, so I'm going to incorporate that color scheme here in the living room. So once I have those black and white pillows on top of my sofa, it is time to add a little pop of color, and I'm gonna do that with a little bit of green. In this particular case, I'm gonna look for a hunter green. I really love the way the hunter green looks with black and white. So now that we have a pattern on the rug and a pattern on the pillow that really contrast each other, it is time to use just a solid as a pop of color. Alright, once you figure out your solid pop of color, it is time to put the second largest piece of furniture in the room, which will be your coffee table. The coffee table takes most space on the floor, and in this case I have a trunk that I like to use as a coffee table. I really feel that it gives the room character instead of just having a regular coffee table. But also in the future I like to upgrade, so stay tuned for that. I will get to the point where I will buy all new furniture for this house, but I want to show you guys what I can do with the things that I already have and just adding a few new accessories. Alright, so once we have our sofa, a rug, a few accent pillows, and a coffee table, it's time to bring in some accent chairs. And I love the contrast of gray fabric and brown leather, so I'm going to add 2 little brown leather chairs that I have that have some nail work, and I absolutely love them. But once again, to give it another pop of color, I'm gonna use the same bolster green pillow to kind of tie it all together. So the next step will be to replace our entryway table, and we have this beautiful desk that I really want to bring out. I love having a desk in the living room because I think it gives the room some purpose. Instead of going to a tiny little office, you can just enjoy your surroundings. If you're gonna spend all this time, money, and effort to make your beautiful space, might as well enjoy it while you work. All right, so once our desk is out on place, we're going to add a little bit more contemporary touches with a ghost chair. These chairs are made out of acrylic and they're see-through, and they are perfect to mix with the traditional because it is the perfect balance of traditional and modern, which makes your style transitional. All right, so now we have our desk and our chair. It is time to add some artwork, and I have the perfect picture that I want to use. However, the frame of the picture is a little gold and brown, and I don't like that color whatsoever, so we're gonna do some painting, and I'm gonna show you guys the transformation of that picture and show you how just a little bit of paint can transform any picture, and it can be perfect for your space. So if we're gonna be doing some work on our desk, might as well bring some lighting. So we're gonna bring a beautiful white lamp, and I have the perfect one in mind, but I'm still looking for it. If you guys haven't seen a similar lamp like the one you're seeing right now, please leave me a comment below, where can I find it? All right, so once you have all of your pieces of furniture in your room, your sofa, your table, your chairs, your desk, your accent chair, and beautiful patterns like the rug and the pillow, and a stellar pop of color, it is time to accessorize, and this time I'm going to do it with gold. I absolutely love the way gold looks with black and white and hunter green. It really pops from it. Now, once you have all of your gold accessories throughout your room, it is time to add a second pop of color. Yes, I said it, a second pop of color. Now, this pop of color is not something permanent. It's something that you can always change, like flowers. And in this case, I love yellow roses. So we're gonna add a little touch of yellow to our room, and it's going to be perfect transitional style, the perfect mix between traditional and modern. All right, everyone, so that's how I put a room together for any client of mine. However, the client now is us, and I'm super excited to show you every single step of the process on how to redecorate a whole house. It's going to be so much fun, I promise. We're gonna go out shopping, we're gonna refinish furniture, we're gonna paint furniture, we're gonna do all of the things to keep it on a budget, a real budget. That's all I have for today, and I really hope you have enjoyed this video as much as I did. I cannot wait to show you step by step the process of transforming this house. I cannot wait to continue to talk about transitional style. If you guys haven't seen the video on how to decorate like a Pottery Barn designer, I'm gonna link it up, or you can just watch more videos right now. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye.